line looking where we want to go. Up. Over.
The Mo's telling me that he goes down this right here.
We do go down this.
And actually, it does look like a good line because it's awkward to turn right here.
That line is awkward.
Line. And then this line, are you kidding me? I'm not going to go between two rocks. Like, that's like so claustrophobic to me. That's scary.
So you ready to shoot the skills video on how to ride this?
Yeah, let's go. And by the end of this video, guys, you're going to watch me try.
You. What's going on, you guys? My name is Mo Awesome from Awesome MTB. As you just saw Hannah tell you guys, we are going to be going over how to tackle this section of lizards. So quick disclaimer, even though a majority of riders tend to have lizards as their downhill trails, so they'll be going from that way to this way, this is a cool spot because most riders end up walking this section, so there's never too much traffic actually going up it. So if you're a rider out there that you're really trying to practice your rock rolls, especially rock rolls that are a little bit more tricky, have a couple of corners, this is the perfect spot to practice on. I personally like climbing lizards, but I make sure that I'm only climbing on times when I know it's not rush hour, not peak traffic. So normally it's weekdays during the day and then weekend evenings. There's very few riders out, so I feel it's very safe to actually treat this trail as a climb. At the end of the day, you do have to be careful of riders coming down that way, as well as hikers as well. So that's my disclaimer for this video. So let's get after the actual roll. All right, so this is the section from the bottom. So as you can tell, the line that I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be right down there. I know it looks intimidating, but let's look at this section as a whole. So your other option is this outside line here, where even though that entrance looks super smooth, look what ends up happening if you take that section. You're going to go right down there, and then you just have this awkward kink with some chunk right there, a lot of stuff to grab your pedals, and then you have to just kind of make your way down here and then come back out there. So it's not too direct, and like I said, that just looks like a recipe to get a pedal stuck, and so that's why I don't like taking that line. Your other option is this new line that is developed here. The first reason why I don't like this is it is a line that is developed from riders basically trying to avoid that section. So I'm not too much of a fan of kind of B lines, as like to call them. However, at the end of the day, if you do end up taking this, it just looks like a recipe for your pedals to get caught right there. And to be honest, it just doesn't seem the most efficient because you're gonna come down there at this awkward angle. You're gonna say hi to this random hiker or biker. How's it going, bud? And then you have to make this corner after as well. So I really don't like this section. So let's get up there and show you guys that section from the top. What I like to do right here is I like to swing wide a little bit because that's gonna set me up for this rock roll. So I'm taking that wide line, and this is that section we were talking about. So a lot of riders end up opting for this line because they think it looks smoother, but look, you come in and you have so much weird chunk and just weird awkward places to put your tire, and then you have to make that corner. It's just, that's why I don't really like this section. You have this section right here where, like I said, it just looks like your pedals are gonna get freaking ripped there, besides it being a B-line, being a line that was just kind of put in by riders kind of trying to opt around it. So that's why I don't really like this line. However, as you guys can tell, this line is so direct as you come out of here, and as long as you basically shift your body weight back, you're looking up at where you want to go, approaching this, trying to stay nice and in control here, ease off the brakes slightly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come down this rock roll, and then as soon as we get to this area, we're looking up out of the corner, and you're gonna feel our bike just naturally kind of slide and make that turn out of that corner. And the whole thing sets you up so much smoother for this section. Like I said, you're not worried about your pedals getting caught anywhere. This is a very solid roll, especially if you're shifting your body weight back, letting off of that front brake slightly and looking up at where you want to go. And then we're just gonna make that corner with ease. So let's get after it. All right, now I'm sure some of you guys are like, Mo, you're crazy. This rock roll is huge. It actually looks a lot worse than it is. And like I said, as long as you're following the proper roll technique, so you're coming in nice and controlled, you're eyeing your line, as you start to drop into it, you're shifting your body weight back slightly, you're looking up at where you want to go, easing off of that front brake, the bike is gonna roll down with ease. And then as soon as you come into this section right here, you're looking up out of the corner. And what you'll notice is the front end of the bike is gonna start following where you're looking, and that rear end will follow you as well. It might feel like the rear end is gonna drift into that corner slightly, but it's okay. It is really slick right now, but basically what that rear end is doing is it's essentially tracking the front end to make that corner. And it's gonna be one fluid movement. where you're basically gonna roll down this and then make that corner with ease. You're gonna high five your buddies, you're gonna be stoked. And yeah, let's actually show it to you riding wise. Show the high five too. Woo! Outside line, looking where we want to go. Up. You ready to hit it, Hannah?
Yeah, bro.
Woo! Good job, Hannah. Right on, everyone. Well, that's that section on lizards. So like I said, I really do like to bring riders out here when we want to practice rock rolls that are a little bit closer together and just have a couple of corners in so you really kind of get the feeling of working with your bike, moving with your bike in such a short amount of time. So I feel like this is a great practice session for a lot of riders. And just to kind of reiterate, you're looking where you want to go, you're looking up, you're staying nice and wide coming into this rock roll to set yourself up a little bit straighter. As you come in, you're eyeing your line, and then as you start to kind of dip into the rock roll, you're shifting that body weight back, looking up at where you want to go, you're starting to ease off of that front brake, and then as you start to roll into it closer towards the bottom, you're looking up out of the corner, and then you're going to make this corner in a fluid movement because you're shifting your head looking out of the corner, and you're basically, the front of the bike is going to follow and your rear is going to track as well, and then you're basically looking up at where you want to go. You're going to make this with ease, you're going to high five all your buddies, you're going to give Hannah Awesome a high five, and then also take some videos. If you do try this section, tag us on Instagram. I really do love watching progression and riders and just seeing stoke of people on rides, so make sure you're tagging us on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tip of the day, trail tip of the day. So, and hopefully you've been enjoying this series. If you have a feature that you want to see me tackle and kind of break down for you, let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what you think. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and until next time, you guys, ride awesome. You.